The week before we got to Madison, Wisconsin, they had experienced some significant storms and had some tornadoes. The week we were there, we had actually had 2 tornadoes in the vicinity, luckily not in the campground, so we really got away without any damage at all.
Storms are already starting to fire up and severe across north central Wisconsin. Here's the latest future forecast.
We sat tight for a few days waiting for the severe weather to pass, and it did for a few days, but then it was back.
Came across a spot that we're looking for some good directions, and here's what we found. So is it that way, this way, or I don't think that way. I'm gonna go this way and see what this does. Mika's trying to eat bees. Apparently we haven't trained her well enough to not do that. There's always one in the crowd. He's right at the edge. Yeah. Not sure if that's balance rock or not. We're gonna go find it. Seems like that's where it is. But hey, is it Devil's Lake?
Why do they call it Devil's Lake? We should have done some research.
Some research. We'll get back to you on that one. I know they call it balance rock because if you lose your balance, that's a problem. So, I just made that up.
Yeah, I can tell.
You can tell that one. Okay, so we'll get you some more vantage points here.
We are going to take your vehicle. Your parking time is expired.
Whew. Glasses are fogging up. That's not helping.
Whoa.
Okay. I got it. I got that one. See? So we finally made it to Balance Rock. This is Balance Rock, not what I said was Balance Rock earlier. So I'm going to make a point. I've been wrong twice in this video. It's never happened before. Remember the Texas video, I was wrong once. So this is Balance Rock. This is Pam trying to keep her balance. These are how people who don't pay the state park entrance fee have to come down.
Okay, so you had to do an extra move. You have to be a better climber.
We paid the $16, thank goodness.
Do the same thing. Come on down.
Good job.
The D-wave landing carry, Jeff?
Coming down must be the most fun of the whole thing.
Except for the guy holding the rope.
Fast, straighten your legs, lock your knees.
All right, who's the next victim? You going up? She is. Oh boy. You got it.
When you're ready, I go the rope.
It's going to be more fun to watch you do it than for me to do it. I guarantee that.
Twist as you come off the wall.
So we finished Devil's Lake hike on, what is it, the east side of it, and we decided to take the easier way back. So we're on the...
Meaning, instead of turning around and going back up that hill and across, we're cutting across the train tracks.
They say the train runs every 4.5 hours here, so it may take us that long to get back. Maybe we can try to catch it. But no, I don't think any trains run on this track. Yesterday, after we finished our hike at Devil's Lake State Park, we came to this cheese shop that I'm about to show you here in DeForest, really, literally right next to our campground. We were going to get some video, but we were just freezing cold because our shirts were soaking wet, so we didn't get any video of that yesterday. So I'm going to go in and show you some of the magnificent selection they have of cheese and brats and things like that here in a second.
set up at our harvest host, we decided to take a quick trip to check out Lake Michigan. And oh my goodness, it was crazy. The waves were huge, and once we crossed the dunes, the temperature dropped at least 15 degrees.
Whoa. I had no idea the Great Lakes were like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, it's cold too.
Well, we made it to our destination here for our harvest host. It is M&T Orchards, and we'll talk to Michelle and Tony tomorrow. We saw them, but they closed at 4, and so we just had to get set up. So this is their apple and pear and cherry orchard, and just outside of Sheboygan Falls in a town called Gibbsville. So we're going to show you some of the orchard and what they've got going here, but it looks great. As we were getting ready to leave in the morning, we had a conversation with Michelle and Tony about some area attractions they recommended we see as we headed north. The first was the headquarters of Kohler, which is really more like a village, as you'll see in the video, and Kohler is a famous maker of faucets and kitchen and bathroom products. The second was Whistling Straits Golf Course right on Lake Michigan, which is a famous venue for previous U.S. Opens in golf, and the site of this year's upcoming Ryder Cup, which is a bucket list for me, and I had a chance to see it, and you'll see in the video what a beautiful place it was. If you had to work in a corporate location of any company, this would have to be one of the top locations to work at. This is the headquarters of Kohler, the company that makes faucets.
In Kohler, Wisconsin.
In Kohler, Wisconsin, they make faucets and everything else, and toilet bowls and things like that. But it's not so much a headquarters as it is a village. It's the village of Kohler, and it's just magnificent. Just to see the streets and how it's decorated and just the things they have. This is going to be the site close by at Whistling Straits, and we'll show you that in a few. And we're going to go there next, which is going to be the scene of the 2021 Ryder Cup, which is a bucket list for me, by the way. But I'm not going this year, even though I'm close by.
Next year.
Maybe, well, it's every 2 years, but...
I mean, look at that. It looks like a university.
Yeah, it looks like a university. Just what an amazing, amazing place. So we'll show you a couple of the buildings here as we...
And the flowers were magnificent.
Yeah, just a beautiful place. It does look like a college campus. Great stuff.
Look at art. See, they have art scattered all throughout this campus.
Mika's loving this. What's that?
I think those are mom jeans gone bad.
Those are
Mika, get out of the flowers.
Okay, can't take you anywhere. She's like a little...
I taught you better than that.
She's like a child. Can't take you anywhere. So we take you everywhere.
Literally.
Everywhere. straights, getting ready for the Ryder Cup. I'm not playing in the Ryder Cup, but I love the Ryder Cup. It's a bucket list thing for me, so we had to take advantage of coming to the golf course. So you'll see this on TV later, but we think this is number 9 coming in right there, and you see all the stands and everything being built. That may be 18 back there. I don't know. That's the biggest stands that we see. Beautiful place. We'll go inside in a second. It's just hard to imagine that we're out here in this all this pasture, but very close to Lake Michigan, in this little small town, and it's going to basically become the center point of the golf world in a couple of weeks. It's just amazing, and how they get ready for this and how the people around here deal with that is pretty incredible. So looking forward to seeing the tournament, and go USA.
You may remember that earlier in the video I mentioned that the bad weather would return. Well, it did, but thankfully only for a day. And then we were able to enjoy beautiful weather the rest of the time. Somebody's in a tent right over there. Look at that. Somebody's in a tent right there. Oh, listen to the stuff hitting the roof. Oh, Lord, those trees are bending way too far for my comfort.
Why don't you send a text or picture?
Made it all the way to the end of the peninsula at Northport, the end of the Door County Peninsula. This is Lake Michigan. And what do we have here? She couldn't wait to get in. We couldn't even get the video going before she just kind of tugged on a leash and got Pam all the way in there. So it was inevitable. But this is where the ferries come into Washington Island. I guess it's a big cherry place. And we've just let the leash off of Mika, so this may become an emergency in a minute. And we are responsible pet owners, for those of you that don't think we are not. We definitely are. She'll come back. She makes it back every time. So we're going to have to answer the obvious question that a lot of folks have been probably asking about, and that is, why does the hair look like this today in both of us?
Mine is beyond help right now.
I think Mika's hair is actually probably looking more coiffed than our hair is, but the reality is that the weather's been kind of crummy, and we weren't sure if it was going to be really good today. The forecast was supposed to be good, and it is beautifully glorious out. And we just kind of got ourselves together quickly and got up and ran out the door, and we've just been, enjoying all of Door County in upper Wisconsin on the peninsula. So that kind of explains it. We promise that the next day's video that you'll see from our adventures tomorrow will look a little better than this. We promise. Just crossed the bridge coming into Green Bay, and these people love their Packers. When you come across the bridge and you look to the left, should have got video of it, and the highest thing you can see in the city of Green Bay is Lambeau Field, where we're headed to this morning to do the tour. So we'll catch up on that, show you all around Lambeau. Really excited. Was a Packers fan when I was a kid, Even though I grew up in New York, turned into a Giants fan, but always had a special affinity for the Packers, except when they played the Giants.
In control of the video camera.
Scary thoughts, scary things.
We are headed to explore the eastern side of the peninsula of Michigan. No, we're in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And oh, where are you going? Wrong way.
Oh, I did this morning.
Ah, I should be driving too.
I know, maybe you
Got to
should.
do it all.
Checking out some kayakers here. You probably saw in the drone footage, or you will see in the drone footage, and I'm going to show you what they're kind of staging up to do right here. This is really kind of cool. So this is Cave Point County Park in Door County, and you just saw where that person came from, and we'll see if we can see them in a second. So they'll disappear into the cave, and now we're going to go follow them, see if we can go see them in the cave. The kayak just went in there, so this is where we'll be able to see him in there. No. I haven't seen him yet. That is so cool. You can hear him though. You can hear him. There we go. coming up next on The Roadsmiths.